hanging out in my hotel room, getting ready to head to the pool. And I just wanted to make this video because I'm somebody who does this. So I was just wondering if there's anybody else who is the same. So last night was game 7 of my husband's, the finals for basketball. And it was for the championship. So the series was tied 3-3, and they went into the 7th game on the other team's home court. So I was so nervous. I mean, literally, my life is like invested in my husband's dream job and this whole lifestyle. And so I just, I feel like I'm one of the players, and I just feel like I'm there, and I'm nervous, and I'm excited. And it's crazy because I have no control over what happens. But I literally was like the type of person who's like, well, what shirt did I wear last night? Or, I have to wear the same shirt because I had this feeling last night. And then I can't go pee until the 4th quarter's, done. I'm going to sit here. And, I can't throw these flowers away because I've had them since we started winning. Little stupid things like this that I realized that, I'm trying to control the situation in my head with superstitious stuff that is, so stupid. It has nothing to do with what happened on the court with that team. I had no control whatsoever. But I'm always like, what if? What if I did this? Or what if I did this? But it's weird because I'm not a control, freak or something like that. I hope not. But I was just thinking about this, and it's like I try to act like, or if you're like me, we try to act like that, we might have a role in it, or it's like what we could have done, what we should have done, what if I would have done this, I would have been, maybe if I sat over there at the game, just little things, and it's like we're finding ways to feel like we have some sense of part in it or control, and truthfully, we have no part in it and no control. And I think a lot of people do this in their daily lives. If I would have, turned on that street, or if I would have, left 10 minutes earlier, I wouldn't have, been stuck in this traffic, or I wouldn't have been rushed at the grocery store. And truthfully, you don't have control over those things at all. Just like I don't have control over a basketball game I'm not playing in, I'm just watching. So I kept finding myself doing little things, and I'm like, okay, Blaine, that's crazy. You have no control over that. So I highly recommend that you guys, because it gives you anxiety, and it was giving me and I know a lot of people are like this just in their daily life. So I highly recommend that you guys realize there are things that you have no control. There's definitely a higher being. There's definitely things that are completely out of your hands that you can't, what you do is not going to differ the outcome. If it's going to rain that day, if somebody else driving might accidentally hit you. You can't control those things. So I highly recommend that you learn how to let that go. I'm learning how to let that go. And it puts me more at ease when I'm feeling something big like my husband's game, is happening. So now there's things that you can control. And that is your destiny, your path of life, your what you're going for, your dreams, what you're working towards. That is all 100% in your control. Are you going to push yourself? Are you going to grow? Are you going to learn? Are you going to hit that goal weight that you've been wanting to? Are you going to change jobs? You're going to build that career that you've been wanting to do. You want to be your own boss. So these are things that are in your control that you can control. You got to take action. You got to set up a plan. You got to set some goals and just move towards it. You're just fail forward. But the other things, like the weather or me trying to control a basketball game by my crazy little things, it's definitely not in my control. So I just wanted to share with you guys, you're not alone if you're trying to do all this superstitious stuff. And I just hope you have a happy Friday.